Want to know how to shield yourself or protect yourself against the so-called onslaught of AI or the threat of AI in terms of your job? Then stick around and watch this video. Hi everyone, my name is Jacques Snyman and I make videos to help you create a better and more secure, more predictable future for you and your family. So what jobs will not be replaced by AI in a hurry anyways? Any job that's got something to do with creativity or art, any job that has got some form or some element of emotional connection to it, a job that, for example, requires you to build rapport with people, a job like a counselor or maybe even a teacher, guys, a job like coaching, and most definitely a job like group facilitation. Those kinds of jobs require of you to make an emotional connection with the people or the audience, and they are hardly going to be replaced by AI. Any job that requires imagination or innovation from you. Now, there's lots of people that will argue that, yeah, actually AI is very innovative and very creative. Remember that AI is simply delving into an enormous heap of data at this moment in time that you and I have actually inputted into that heap of data, right? So everybody's bits and pieces of data is there. What AI does is it mines that data. Another little bit of a concern I've got also with AI is that certain AI bots like ChatGPT, for example, the data in that data lake, if you want, is data 2021. So what happened since then? And how do I then get current input and current reflection in terms of what has changed since 2021? So one needs to be very, very careful in terms of that. Another very interesting viewpoint is non-repetitive blue-collar work will not easily be replaced by AI. For example, how do you hammer in a nail into a wall? Or how do you fix a toilet? Okay, that kind of thing requires a human input. It requires us to really go and creatively and innovatively think about this. First of all, you've got to look at the situation, you've got to assess the situation, deduce the problem, and then respond to that. AI is not going to be able to do that in a hurry. So an interesting point is non-repetitive blue-collar type work will not be replaced by AI in a hurry. And then any job where you are motivated by helping others, something like a social worker, or even the role of leadership, or somebody that works in mental health or something like that. So any of those jobs, guys, are going to be very, very difficult to be replaced by AI. So is it an onslaught? Yes, most definitely. Is it a change in the world? Absolutely so. But let's look at the positive side. Okay. So how can you actually shield yourself against the threat, the potential threat of AI? First of all, figure out how AI works and how you can best apply it in your current role. Okay, so get really, really good at that. How can AI actually augment or support or help you doing stuff better, faster, and more quantity of stuff in the same kind of time? So go out there and get good at using AI. Every single human being these days is being made into a superhuman simply because we can get into an AI interface of some sort and do things just literally 10 times faster. So get good at that. That's the first thing. The second thing is optimally use that to your best benefit. Okay. Become brilliant, become really, really good at prompt engineering, for example. This is something that I came across very recently. Never knew something like that existed, but when I started using AI and I didn't kind of really get the results I wanted, I thought that there must be something behind this. And that's when I came across prompt engineering. So go get good at that. Okay, get as good as you possibly can to connect with AI so that you get the best possible proposition back from the AI setup. And then third point, look at yourself again, stand back a little bit. What are your talents? What are your interests? What is your background experience? What is the value that you bring, right? In other words, who are you? What's your profile like? What will work in terms of those areas that I indicated that will not be challenged by AI? Creativity, emotional connection jobs, imagination, innovation, critical thinking, for example, guys, is not going to be replaced by AI in a hurry. That's for sure. There is the argument that singularity will come. That's the point where AGI or artificial general intelligence will be as intelligent as human beings. I think that's still a far, far away off. So look at yourself, figure out what your talents are, what you're really good at, what you're made for, what you can do for a long period of time. In other words, commit to it, and then define a role for yourself that focuses on those aspects that AI will probably not replace, and develop something for yourself around that role. Make sure that you stay relevant. Okay, that really is the message. I just realized again yesterday when I connected with a group of people in a specific workshop environment where I had to facilitate the group to get to a specific outcome or a result. That kind of role, that kind of job, guys, is not going to be replaced by AI in a hurry. So I hope this helps a little bit. I wish you luck on your endeavors. Go get good at AI, but also position yourself so that you stay unmissable, right? So that you become very valuable to the organization or the role that you play in that specific organization. Hope this helps. If it adds value to you, consider subscribing, and I'll be back in 48 hours with a next video where I will put a challenge on the table for us to go out there and go build a business now in very short succession. Hope this helped. Chat to you again.